Hey everybody, my name is Kyle Kuhn, and I want to welcome you to Training with the K-Train. Before we get started, make sure you've got at least 2 bottles of fluid. I like to either have water or sports drink personally in my bottles, and I definitely recommend a towel. Alright you guys, let's get it going. Let's rip it, roll it, punch it.
All right, guys, and your workout begun. We are warming up for 8 minutes. 8 minutes, just nice and easy spins. Want you guys to have nice, relaxed upper body, light gearing, super light gearing. For those of you that train with power, I want you going no harder than 50% of your threshold. So of your, if you train by a functional threshold power, or if you just take a 30-minute power test or a 20-minute power test. So me personally, my 20-minute power is about 290. So I would typically go no harder than about 145 watts for a warm-up. But again, we're gonna spin easy for another few minutes. And the rest of the workout, just gonna give you guys a little explanation on what we're gonna be doing. So after our 8-minute easy spin, we're gonna go into what I call a muscle tension effort. So what this is you're shifting into normally the big ring, increasing the intensity just a touch, and you're gonna drop your cadence. Cadence is gonna drop. So it feels like you're climbing up a hill, but I don't really want your heart rate to elevate too much. This is just to kind of load the legs. And during these muscle tension intervals, it's gonna be a 1-minute interval. All you're doing is just pedaling nice and smooth. You're gonna focus on driving the foot over the top of the pedal stroke, and then pulling it back through the bottom of the pedal stroke. My kicker seems to have disengaged. Gotta love technology, but we shall see.
Why did you spin too fast?
Yeah, my kicker is just not cooperating with me right now. Well, that's okay.
Well, you picked a good time to do it during the warm-up.
Yeah, I figured so. Continue spinning nice and easy, guys. I want your shoulders nice and relaxed. Kind of press your shoulders down from your ears. I don't want your shoulders getting hunched up by your ears. We want to have that upper body nice and relaxed. Sometimes I like to, during the warm-up, make sure my face is nice and relaxed by just kind of blowing out loose lips, loose face. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. I'm going to pop off screen real quick. Hopefully you guys can still hear me when I do so. And see what.
We can still hear you.
All right. You guys got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in your warm-up. Just continue to spin nice and easy. looks like I'm having some, I might have to do a spin down on my ticker a little bit later, but deal with that later. I thought it was working just fine, but decided to act up on it. That's okay. So unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be doing the actual workout with you guys. So I'll have to do my workout once I get off the phone with all of you. So let's just focus on nice, easy spinning. Again, we're going to go into a muscle tension interval here in the not so distant future.
So you can still bike. It's just not giving you the right resistance.
Yeah, it's just not giving me the correct resistance.
I see.
So I'll just have to max out my gears and just spin, probably easy. Yeah, so I'll just have to spin down a little bit later. All right, guys, but we're getting ready to go into some muscle tension intervals here very shortly. And again, I want you to lower your cadence. I want you to feel like you're climbing up a hill. We're loading those legs up. I'll let you know when here shortly. We're going to do 1 minute of muscle tension, 1 minute easy spin, another minute of muscle tension, and another minute of easy spinning. After that, we'll go into some high cadence drills, and then we'll get into the meat of the workout.
For the muscle tension, should we be in a really hard gear?
You're going to want to be in a heavy gear, so probably big ring, one of your smaller cogs. And if you're using resistance, just increase your resistance. You're going to want, if you have a cadence meter, you're going to want to pedal at about 60 RPMs. For someone like Zach, I would say Zach could go down to like 55 RPMs because Zach is a really, really strong cyclist. But for most of us, we're going to hang out between 60 and 70 RPMs if you have a cadence meter. Go ahead and get into that big ring. Shift down to those small cogs. I want nice, even pedal strokes, smooth and fluid, driving over the top, pulling back through the bottom on each side of that bike. Stay nice and relaxed in your upper body. I usually like to be on top of the bars or on the hood if you're on a road bike. If you're on a TT bike, be out on the bullhorns. But again, nice and relaxed with those shoulders. Looking good. Again, we're not really getting our heart rate up. And easy spin. Nice and easy spin. So gear down. Grab a sip of fluid if you need it. And again, guys, these muscle tension intervals, we're not pushing hard. We're not trying to kill ourselves, just loading the legs up a little bit. A little less than 30 seconds left until the second muscle tension interval. Coming up on it. Go ahead and gear up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1 minute muscle tension. Nice and smooth. fluid pedal stroke. Drive that foot over the top of the pedal stroke. Power comes from that 12 o'clock position to that 9 o'clock position, roughly. And then I want you to imagine you're scraping mud off the bottom of your cycling shoe as you come through the bottom of the pedal stroke and bring it back up over the top. 15 seconds. Three, two, one, soft pedal. Soft pedal for 1 minute. We're going to get ready. We're going to now do some high cadence work. So we just were working some low cadence work. Felt like you were climbing up a hill a little bit. We're now going to go into where we're going to spin our legs out. We want to really get these legs firing. And when we're doing these high cadence drills, I do not want you bouncing all over the place. I want all the movement to be from your hips down, so just in those legs. About 25 seconds. So I want you to pick a nice light gear. We're not looking for power here. This is all about foot speed. If you have a cadence meter, I want this above 110, 110 RPM if you have a cadence meter. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get that cadence up. Get that cadence up. Come on, come on. High cadence, high cadence. No bouncing all around in the saddle. Keep that upper body nice and relaxed. Heart rate's going to come up a little bit. That's okay. The important thing is we're firing those muscles. Neuromuscular firing. 3, 2, 1. Soft pedal. 1 minute. Go ahead and gear up a little bit. Slow that cadence back down. Just relax. Again, with these high cadence drills, we're just looking to start a little bit of neuromuscular firing. We're going to have some hard efforts here coming up, 30 seconds, until your next high cadence work. So we want these legs firing, ready to go all out. 20 seconds. 15. 5. 3, 2, 1. High cadence, 30 seconds. Get those RPMs up. Keep that butt nice and firmly planted in the saddle. Get that cadence up. I want to see Zach spinning at 130 plus. Come on, Zach, I know you can do this.
I'm trying, doing my best.
3, 2, 1. Soft pedal, 1 minute. Grab some fluid. We're about to go into the heart of the workout. Our first interval is going to be 6 minutes. I want you riding at a tempo effort. So this means if you've raced a sprint triathlon, if you've biked all out for about, I'd say 12 and a half miles, I want you going at about 70 to 80% of that effort. 70 to 80% of a time trial effort. If you've raced a 70.3, a half Ironman, roughly about your half Ironman pace. Going at about 15 seconds. We're going to be going for 6 minutes. So I want you to stay nice and calm, nice and focused. I'd rather you go easier than harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select your gearing. Let's go about 70 to 80% of your 20-kilometer or your sprint triathlon effort. If you haven't done a sprint triathlon, or if you've never done a 20-kilometer time trial, think of how hard you can push yourself for about, 30 minutes. We want to go about 70 or 80%, no more than 80% of that effort. I personally, when I'm doing this type of effort, I like to get down into my drops. I like to get down into my drops, or if you're on a time trial bike, I like to get into the aero bars. Maintain breathing deep in through your nose. Fill those lungs up. Fill your belly up. Out through the mouth. Guys are about 1:30 in.
I'm not sure if Zoom has an accessibility feature where it tells you who's on the call or who joined the call. So I just want to give you a heads up that we now have Amy Dixon also in the workout, another member of Team USA Paratriathlon.
Awesome. Welcome, Amy. Hey, thanks for joining. Really appreciate it.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing awesome. So, Amy, we're in the middle of
nice storm in there.
Nice.
Kyle?
So guys, we're just about 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this tempo effort. Keep it steady. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Get into your drops. Get into whatever position you would normally be in if you are racing. Again, just steady. No more than 80% of your race effort. Nice, steady, deep breaths in and out. I want you guys to maintain a nice, fluid, smooth pedal stroke. Always maintaining a nice, smooth, fluid pedal stroke. Scrape that mud off the bottom of the shoe. Drive it back up over the top. You guys are more than halfway through. You guys are going to get 2 minutes of recovery after this little effort. Man, I really wish my bike was giving me some resistance, but that's okay. 2.5 minutes left, you guys.
You're just too strong, Kyle. You're just too strong. That's why it feels like there's no resistance.
Yeah, I wish that was the case. I wish that was the case. Again, no more than 80% of your effort, you guys. Really want to focus on this. Don't blow yourself up right now. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Maintain nice, smooth, fluid pedal strokes. Relax that upper body. Let that power come from the legs, the glutes. Driving that foot over the top of the pedal stroke. Drawing it back through the bottom. 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We do a lot of these tempo efforts in training. I did 5 or 6 of these 6-minute efforts just the other day, right below my race effort. 1 minute left. Got about 55 seconds left in this tempo effort. I'm not going to make you guys do 5 of these efforts, don't worry. I'm not that mean. Less than 45 seconds. Stay smooth, stay controlled. You guys are gonna get 2 minutes of recovery after this. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Keep it going. Deep breaths, 15. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And soft pedal for 2 minutes. Soft pedal. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds rest. Easy pedal. Grab some fluid. So as I was telling you guys, we do a lot of these. We do a lot of those tempo type efforts in training. We train a lot of the times just below, just above, and high above our race efforts. Gets our bodies ready for all kinds of efforts, no matter what kind of surges we may need to put in, if we need to maintain a steady, disciplined effort. So I'm going to take you guys through a lot of those efforts. So right there, you just felt about a tempo effort. We're about 54 seconds into our 2-minute recovery. Just about 1 minute in. This next effort, I want you guys to go at your race effort. I want you to imagine you're racing. Push it. This is going to be 3 minutes. It's just 3 minutes of pain. That's all. 45 seconds. 45 seconds left. Oh, no, I lied. 40 seconds. Pick your race cadence, your race effort. Super important, again, to remember to maintain smooth pedal stroke. Most of you guys on the call today are VI, so you're going to be spending a lot of time on the back of the tandem. We do not want to have a herky-jerky pedal stroke. That can tell you how that feels at the front of a tandem. It's not fun.
Yeah, no bueno. Smooth pedal strokes.
Race that. 3, 2, 1. 3 minutes. Race effort. Come on. Ramp it up to race effort. 20-kilometer time trial race effort. Or as hard as you can go for about 30 minutes. Again, this should feel tough. 30 seconds in. You guys are already almost there. I mean, practically, right? It's going to feel tough, but hang in there. You guys are 1 minute in. 1 minute in. Just 2 minutes left. Charles, you came out of the water a little bit down on me. You're like, I don't want this crazy blind American to beat me. Come on, man. You got to catch me because we know how fast you can run. Minute 30, halfway through. A minute 45 in, just a minute 15 seconds left. Race effort, race effort. Two minutes down, 1 minute to go. Last 60 seconds. Come on, you guys. You're down to 55 already. Looking good, looking strong, everybody. Come on. 45 seconds left. Maintain that smooth pedal stroke. When we're racing hard, we do not like to have herky-jerky pedal strokes. We want to maintain power throughout the entire stroke. 30 seconds left, 30 seconds. Relax that upper body. Don't tense up. Let the power come from the legs. 15 seconds. 10 seconds, come on. 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop pedal. 2 minutes recovery. Grab some fluid, water, electrolytes, sports drink. Catch your breath, sit up, get on top of your bars. Relax those shoulders, spin those legs out nice and easy, gear down a little bit. You guys are gonna have a 90-second effort. I want you to push it. I want you to push it for 90 seconds. You're 30 seconds into your 2-minute recovery right now. We're gonna be pushing for that 90 seconds, harder than race effort. There are times in races where we have to put on a big surge. We want to have to shake someone off of our tail. They might be slipping into that drafting zone. Got to shake them off. Got to put the hammer down on them before settling back in. 1 minute to go in your easy effort. We're going to go for 90 seconds. 50 seconds left. Still spinning easy, nice and relaxed. 40 seconds.
I know we're on mute right now, but trust me, we're all breathing heavy right now.
30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. Again, spinning easy, relax. $15 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Put a surge on. Put a surge. Give me a nice surge. Build up, build up, build up, build up. Amy Dixon has got Susanna Rodriguez locked in her sights, and she's chasing her down. She's going to blow by Susanna. Come on, Amy. Oh, she's shaking her. She's got to drop her now. 30 seconds in. Come on, 1 minute to go. Put her away. $45 seconds in, halfway through. Come on, keep the hammer down. Keep the hammer down. Push it, push it, push it. Allez, Charles, allez. One minute down. Less than 30 seconds, guys. Come on, come on, come on. $20 seconds. 15. Looking good. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stop pedal. Gonna easy pedal for 90 seconds. I know that was a hard effort, but I think you guys got a little bit more in you. What do you say? I think so. I know Zach does.
Woo-hoo!
Attaboy, Zachary. Grab your fluid. You guys, when we're on trainers, we sweat a lot more than we do when we're outside on the bike. It's a great time to really get your hydration in. Sit up, relax your shoulders. You got about 45 seconds left of easy pedaling.
Do you have a fan in your room?
No. I do not.
So you're really getting some heat training in.
Yep. 30 seconds left, you guys, 30 seconds. We're gonna go for 45 seconds, and I want you guys to really lay the hammer down on this 45 seconds. Same effort that you just gave on that 90 seconds, but in the last 15 seconds, I want you to stand up out of the saddle, and I want you to push it a little bit. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it. Come on, guys, come on. It's just 45 seconds. You can do anything for 45 seconds. You got 35 seconds left. Come on. Keep ramping it up, keep ramping it up, keep ramping it up. 30 seconds left, 30 seconds left. Looking good. Push it, push it, push it. Let's go ahead and stand up out of the saddle, out of the saddle. Coming out of the corner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sit and soft pedal. You're going to soft pedal for 1 minute, 15 seconds. I know that was a really hard effort, you guys. Those of you that pushed the tempo effort at the beginning, that 6-minute tempo effort, let this be a lesson, because it just keeps going. But that's what happens in a race. Sometimes you got to find places and you got to dig deeper, because our next interval coming up in about 50 seconds is going to be a 30-second effort. I want you to do the same exact thing. Build really hard for 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. And then for the last 10 seconds, I'm going to tell you to stand up. And you're going to push as though you're coming out of a turn, coming out of a tight corner. 30 seconds left of easy spinning. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. Push it, push it. Sorry, guys, I totally miscounted on the time. I totally messed up, but that's okay. You guys are looking good. You're 15 seconds in. Ramp it up. Come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stand up. Let's go. Push it. Push it. All the way through. 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Soft pedal. You got a minute 30. Or sorry, minute 30. Minute 30. Soft pedaling. All right, you guys. This is our last super hard interval. It's only 15 seconds. I want you to leap out of that saddle, and I want you to hammer. I want you to hammer like you're trying to get away from someone. I want you pushing so hard, you're nearly bleeding from your eyeballs. Less than a minute left of easy spinning. About 45 seconds. Grab your water, grab your fluid. About 25 seconds of easy spinning. Relax. Clear your mind. 20 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get up out of that saddle. Sprint, 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 sprint. Come on, come on. Get out of that corner. Shake your tail. Let's go, let's go. Less than 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit down. Easy, easy spin. Nice and easy. Catch your breath. We're going to spin nice and easy for 2 minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put all of what we just did, we're going to put it all together. You guys just went building from a tempo effort all the way up to a bleeding from your eyeballs effort. We're going to put that all together over the course of about 8 minutes. Don't worry, we're going to start. I want you to start out easy and easier. I want you to start out at like a 65% of your effort, that high aerobic zone. And we're just going to build. You're about 1 minute into your 2-minute recovery. This again, nice and easy. Get your fluid.
Hey, Kyle, what is that device called that you're using to get the time?
So what I'm using, guys, is I'm using a Braille Note Apex. I've got a stopwatch that's popping up on the Braille display. It's just so that I can keep track of time and let you guys know when I can when to go hard, when to go easy. All right, you guys, let's go. Let's ramp it up. Nice, steady build. About 65% of your race effort. Just be able to breathe deep in through your nose, fill those lungs up, fill that belly up. And then breathe out through the mouth. Zach's going at about his Ironman effort right now. For those of you that don't know, Zach is a pretty fast, long course triathlete. Holds about 25 miles an hour on the bike for 180 kilometers, 112 miles. Does that for about 4.5 hours. 1 minute in, 1 minute in.
I'm faster than tandem.
Well, we'll find out someday. We'll find out someday. Keep it at that about 65% effort. 65% effort of your 20-kilometer or sprint triathlon effort. In about 20 seconds, we're going to up it a little bit, just a touch. Probably about 75% of your sprint triathlon effort. Go ahead and up that to about 75% of your sprint triathlon effort. So Zach has kicked it up to about, 70.3 effort. Again, similar effort to what you were giving during our first 6-minute tempo interval. We're going to hold this for another, let's say minute 30. About 75% of your sprint triathlon effort. We're just building through this, building all the way. We race a lot of lapped courses. This is how we race. We usually take the first lap just a touch below our threshold. Second lap, you might push a little bit. get up near your lactate threshold. Third lap, you're going all out. You're trying to get your fastest bike split. Get you ready.
Kyle, what's a good cadence right now?
I would say so Zach and I would normally probably race between 95 and 105 RPMs. So I would say shoot for about 95. If you can get 100, awesome. I normally don't like to go much higher than 105 because then you're just spinning out.
So right now, if your cadence is
Check
too
real
low,
quick.
what should you do?
Yeah, I'm just going to interject real quick regarding the cadence. If you are totally blind and don't have a cadence sensor, the quickest, easiest way, if you have a timer on your watch or your iPhone that you can follow that counts down by 15 seconds, do a 15-second timer and put your hand over one knee and allow your knee to slap your hand. It should, your knee should hit your hand. Am I doing my math right, Zach? You're my math person. 25, 15 seconds. So, yeah, so 25 times in 15 seconds. If it hits 25 times, you're at 100 cadence. So you want to be just around there or below there, because ideally a good run cadence for you would be 95 steps per minute. Is a good healthy cadence for running off the bike well and strong and preventing injury. So when you're riding your bike, especially as a sprint distance athlete, you want to get as close to that cadence as possible. So if you don't have a cadence sensor or a way to digitally read it, a quick cheating way is to count to 50, or set a timer for 15 seconds and then tap your leg. If you hit 25 times in 15 seconds, you're at 100 RPM. Okay, I'll back mute myself. Carry on. Sorry to interject there.
You're good, Amy. You're good. Let's up the tempo just a little bit, you guys. I want you guys about 85 to 90% of your race effort. We just keep cranking it up. Keep cranking it up. Ramp it up just a touch more. Let's get up close to that race effort. Those legs are going. Up that race effort just a touch more. Come on, you guys, you're coming into the home stretch. Coming into the home stretch. In 15 seconds, I want you to put a little surge in. Coming out of a corner. Approaching that corner. Up out of the saddle, put a little surge in, put a little surge in, come on. Put a little surge in. Shake your pursuers, make them wanna give up. Back down in the saddle. Keep that momentum going, keep that momentum going. You got less than a minute left. Less than a minute left. Ramp it up, come on. "45 seconds left. Let's start to dig. Let's dig a little deeper, guys, come on. "30 seconds, 30 seconds. Get up out of that saddle. Give it a little push, give it a little push. Get back down to the saddle. Carry it through. Carry it all the way through. Carry it all the way through. Less than 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and shut her down. Nice, easy spin. You guys just went through a very difficult workout where we took it from, we went everything from easy spinning, we did some low cadence work at the very beginning with some muscle tension, got some high cadence work in. You guys got to hear a little bit from Amy Dixon on, if we don't have cadence meters, how to count your cadence. You guys went through a lot today, so deep breaths, get your fluid. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys absolutely crushed it today.
Everyone, let's give Kyle a virtual pat on the back. Thank you for leading this trainer session.
Thank you all so much for joining in on today's workout. If you have any questions about today's workout, or if you just want to reach out to me, please send me an email, kyle@kylecoon.com. That's KYLE@KYLECOON.com. Please also follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Kyle Coon Speaks. On Instagram @IronKyle, that's EYERONKYLE. And also follow me on Strava. You can find me at Kyle K Train Coon. Thank you guys so much. Keep training hard and always with an iron vision.